ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history.
That's what I say.
Random Craigslist find of the day, but to get it, we had to get helmets.
I didn't get a helmet.
You're not that important.
And I dug out, I have taken flight lessons, so therefore I've got my logbook and my headset. We got a road trip and we're gonna have to fly this damn thing back here because airplanes can't be trailered. So,
Well, if you dismantle them, but we're not going to do that.
and Bob has never been in a plane before off the ground, but somehow he has agreed that he will be a co-pilot on the journey to get the thing back here. Everybody's doing these damn flight videos, so we figure we got to get a plane to one-up them because what we're getting,
Way better than a stupid helicopter.
Yeah.
Way
ain't no
better.
Piece of crap
So-
helicopter.
but then how do I?
There you go.
So, Maverick out. All right, guys, crazy adventure today, and Bob's working on getting the new housing in 2.0. But we did leave the Durango down in Florida with some hope and some upcoming stuff to go get our 7 with it. In the meantime, get over to the Sick merch site and grab a Durango shirt, the Sick Heavy Metal shirt, and it literally says, "The story of my life. I'm not fat, I'm big boned." So the Sick Heavy Metal class, which was a new class at the event, go grab one of these Durango shirts off the merch site, and man, you're gonna love today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. We now own the airplane. With airplanes, you can't trailer them anywhere because they're too wide for the road. So we were gonna have to fly it all the way back to Michigan. So we're gonna have to fly that thing back to Michigan. We hope that it makes it. I take it
You
anyway.
could put the GoPro on.
Well, you got. I said I could do the GoPro, but it'll be too high.
Ain't no way the GoPro's sitting on top there.
Hell no.
Well, if he wears that helmet and he just doesn't, you go close the canopy thing, then
He's got to wear his helmet too, then. You at least got to try it out.
yeah, for sure.
I don't think we need to buckle it.
You'll have to take your hat off, right, guys?
We got glasses.
Captain's log. Now it's been a while since I flew an airplane, but I'm gonna have to fill out the logbook before we leave.
Okay.
Let's see the last time. (2008).
We're good. That's still valid, isn't it?
Oh yeah, valid because I only ever made it I never made it without an instructor. I was still on the check
I'll be
ride,
the
so-
instructor.
So you just tell me what to do.
All right.
Should we bring all this to the headset? Can you put that in the 6 cubic foot of storage we got? Oh, what goes in there?
My balls. My drink.
I don't know if this is gonna clear.
You better scoot down in there. Can you move the seat forward?
It don't move, I don't think. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah. Oh, just a
Dude,
little better than nothing. Right there. Oh,
Yeah.
that's better.
That's worse for me. Now my knees are in my chest.
All right, you ready to close the canopy? Did we did a pre-flight check?
You're gonna have to
Pre-check.
duck down.
Pre-check.
Okay, duck down.
Fire in the hole.
I gotta unlock the window.
We made it to the airport. Now we gotta see if we're allowed to try and get this thing to take off. Goes on if we're gonna ride with the canopy. Better wear my goggles.
Where the hell did those come from?
Where's my helmet? I should probably wear my helmet.
Put the helmet on! Oh, it looks
This is Maverick.
Maverick, dude.
So now we'll taxi up to the hold lines and we'll call up Reedview Tower and tell them we're ready for takeoff.
Reedview Tower, make right traffic, runway 319.
Just brought her in for a landing. It was a little choppy up there today, but she was smooth. Like when she came in, it was kind of like butter. She just hit that runway.
You got some ice building up on your wings.
Oh, we're gonna have to get the ice.
The ice, yeah. Huh?
Well, I moved that seat back when I went on for the pilot, so maybe the seat will go forward now.
This is cool. Yeah. No, I'd sit right on top.
Say something to this glass. No, say something to this glass. Yeah. No, say something. I'm a lemonade. Yeah. No.
He's getting a lemonade.
You want lemonade?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we made it. It wasn't even that difficult. Was it, Bobby?
No.
It actually rides decent. B and I just were in there for about 100 miles, it seems like. Well, our total trip, because I'd reset that about 5 miles after we left, left, 132, so it was about 140 miles was that trip. So our trip was 60 miles, 70 miles right now. But Bobby and I switched off. Aiden was in there for a little bit. Well, you'll probably see in the video, but like, I tell you what, everybody loves it. I've had some cool cars and cruised with some cool cars, but like, everybody has to take a picture of this or a video. And I was also very surprised by the amount of women that like were video and high-fiving and everything, because normally you drive something cool and they don't even pay attention. Like, I think that they were probably reporting us that there was an airplane with its wings missing cruising down the road, but actually cruised pretty well. My only thing is like, literally from a dead stop, it's like it does not have enough balls to really want to get going.
No,
You got to really feather that clutch.
Real happy.
Well, I started to figure out too with the carburetor, as long as when you downshifted, you didn't gun it, because it couldn't accept that. You had to ease into it real slow to get it going. The problem is you're watching in the one mirror that works, like there's no way to adjust the mirrors because you can't open that.
Nope.
I had gum in my mouth and wanted to get rid of it, and you can't do it. Like there's nowhere to open it. Do you just throw it on the floor? But
Right.
like,
I would peek up through this little corner and I could see you guys behind
Yep.
me in that wing just a little bit.
yeah, well then it seems like that wing caused a blind spot a lot of times. You'd go look and all you'd see is the wing.
We probably should have adjusted them before I took off,
So-
but we were so excited.
Well, and I think that one moved a little bit, like going down. I tried adjusting a little bit, but
Yeah.
it really should have. I mean, this is 1989, so now as far as 2023, it should have, or 24, it should have cameras on the side with a little monitor would probably be better, because literally you cannot move those mirrors. The response from people is crazy. So they made 347 of these.
But did you see the thing I sent you? We have the dudes that he drives around that the news report did it on. We have the one he drove around.
How do you know that?
I don't know, it's the same
Same color?
Next, there are a few people in mid-Michigan who demonstrate true entrepreneurial spirit like the people you're about to meet. We found them on a farm northeast of Owasso, where they're building something that looks like a cross between a car and a cruise missile.
Normally people walk up to me and say, what is this crazy thing you're driving? And I have to tell them it's a unique vehicle. It's licensed and insured as a motorcycle. It indeed travels down many of the highways in America and is a lot of fun.
Some of them don't have the wings on them. They're totally just nothing back here.
And it is a 5-speed, so somehow we got to figure out if
We gotta get fifth gear out of her so we can go 130 in it.
that's the high
Because
gear. Maybe you got to be going left.
Listen, this
Higher
could be
RPMs.
Bonneville Salt Flats.
It would blend
Breaking
in there.
records.
What do you think?
So if we put an LS in it?
We got an insider to get us into that, so maybe we should give him a holler and see if we can go to Bonneville with this baby and set a record.
Dude,
I'm
if you want an
thinking-
attention grabbing thing, you roll into a car show with this.
It grabs attention. I will give you
It
that.
is. There is no.
There is not a single person that passes you that's not staring at it and taking videos.
It's
of
pretty
it.
awesome when the semi truck driver, you're on his right, and I
He's
looked
taking a
up,
video.
and he's got his phone in the passenger window, and there's no passenger. He's leaning way over to video it.
No, we didn't. We meant to grab at least a tow strap in case we had to get it off the road, but sight unseen, for something sight unseen, go there, buy it, and drive it home. So it was successful, and usually stuff like that is the best way to figure something out, because if you got to drive it, well, it's the same as the ice cream truck. When we bought that, Aiden and I drove that thing a couple hundred miles to get it to, like, we didn't bring it all the way back, but we took it a couple hundred miles to my buddy's place, and you learned a lot about it during those couple hundred miles. So, and learned a lot about this in the 140 miles that we drove it. So, I wouldn't be, and like I said, you roll into, we got to put that cool wrap on here, but like, you roll into a car show with this thing, like, every kid is going to want to sit in this thing. Was able to log flight hours with this too, so I feel like because of the cockpit, it counted for flight hours, so I think I'm one step closer to getting my pilot's license.